Hey everyone, I'm back to give you news on things I've been working on. You might be wondering where I've been this entire summer. I've actually been trying to slow down on my work and enjoy my vacation, which is why I haven't uploaded. I'm here to confirm shows and things that me and my friends been working on. This video isn't entirely about me, but some friends showing off upcoming films that they are making as well. And an exclusive guest that will be joining this video is actually a very popular FNAF YouTuber named Sintan Studio, which is actually cool, man.
We've been making these projects on a studio called JK Studios.
Jack and I have been working on a project which is much more different than the others. It's a comic strip based off a series called SOD, but was sadly cancelled due to creative differences. The story is a sequel to the series while having my vision for the show.
This franchise is trying to make the story sounds interesting and different, and it will be a 3-lodge setup.
Enough about that. My friend requested that I make short comedic animation series for the long wait of another episode of Just an Animation. The show is called Gabriel and Jackoff.
This show is heavily based off Beavis and Butthead, having the story is kind of similar to it. By the way, these are not the final looks of the characters. We still want to make something different and original.
Talking about Just an Animation, I already completed half of the characters' designs for episode.
The new looks for the characters in episode 5 will be inspired by the classic Ezreal design.
Sadly, episode 5 of Just an Animation is the finale of their journey, for now. For this episode, I want to do something that I forget to do, but what's the point of this series, is to make the story random. This is all the news I have today. Thanks for Jack editing this video, and for everyone also showing their work. I hope you're hyped for the future of everyone's channels. Coming up next is Optimus FNAF 6.
Like and f***ing subscribe! I died on this, please like! Hey, Optimus FNAF, welcome to JKCon. So let's get started with the questions.
What made you to want to make these films?
Let's see, the thing that made me want to make Huskers was because of Indies with Sammy Scale's Banquet, so he basically inspired me to make Huskers. And, for FNAF Advance with Fear, that was inspired by Adam's movie, FNAF Horror Show, basically. And for Halloween, I don't know, I just wanted to do it. And for FNAF Volley 4, I've always planned for that one to happen.
What do you have in plan for these movies?
I don't know, actually. I actually don't know what I have planned for these movies. I hope they do successful for me to make sequels out of them.
When will these movies come out?
When will these movies come out? That's a hard question, because I think Huskers Play Place will come out, this year, I think around October, so I got to start making the set and making the characters.
Are you planning to make any other horror classic movies?
I think you're talking about, like I just did for, like, Michael Myers, I don't know. Oh, wait. No, I just want to do that for Michael Myers, basically.
Will you greenlit other movies or shows?
Soon in the future, but for now, it's a no.
Thank you for coming on JKCon Optimus FNAF.
Thanks, Jack and Justin, for getting me on JKCon.
Coming up next is Boys All 78 Productions.
Siempre lista mi carcacha pa' subir a las muchachas y llevarlas a pasear.
welcome to GKCon, boys law.
Why, hello. Glad to be here, mate.
Sorry for taking time out of your schedule, so let's get started with the questions.
Very well, then. Let's get on to it.
First question, do you have any upcoming projects you're working on?
Well, that's a good question. One of my most anticipated projects that I'm still working on is BBC Recordings 3. It's currently in development hell, but we are trying the best we can to make it the best we can, if you know what I mean. I'm also planning on doing a retrospective on certain other series. At the moment, I'm considering stuff like doing a retrospective on the MCU Spider-Man trilogy, and a retrospective on the Walden Files. And hopefully that can turn out well. Not to mention projects like Flumpty Stupid Adventures, and the finale for Super Smash Reject Splash. Stuff I've already announced in my recent video that you can find on my channel. Overall, we have some pretty big projects coming up, and I'm really excited to show them all to you.
Next question, are you planning to make any shows and or movies other than BBC Recordings and Flumpty's Stupid Adventures?
Now, there have been multiple scrapped ideas when it comes to other shows and movies. Because aside from the only guaranteed movie I'm planning, which is the finale for Super Smash Reject Splash, I do have other ideas of what I can do for a show or movie. Take this with a grain of salt, but I have been considering doing an analog horror version of Spider-Man. Whether that be a short film or a series, that is yet to be revealed. I am also considering on doing a short animated series, about a fictional continent I've had since I was a kid. But all the while, take these with a grain of salt and not official announcements, since they are still in the making for, whether or not these will actually surpass as ideas or not.
Do you have any concept art of those shows?
I do have some drawings depicting on what the shows may look like that I made during my freshman year of high school. However, again, take these with a grain of salt and not a definitive announcement.
Here's a question the fans wanted to ask you. You unlisted a lot of videos. Why did you unlist them?
Well, Jack, the answer is sort of simple. I'm trying to do a little rebranding around the channel, because as much as I do like those old videos, I want to go for more of a new look. Because in case BBC Recordings 3 starts bringing in new fans, and a part of me thinks it will, I want to make sure they get properly introduced to me instead of looking at all those videos that I thought were kind of cringe, in my opinion. I do know that those were some of those videos were fan favorites among, the fans, but personally, I'm trying my best to do a proper introduction to any potential new fans.
Are you voice acting or animating for other people's projects?
Yes, many in fact, actually. Such as Watcho's Wish, Jesus Christ, I've actually lost track, actually. but believe me, I am voice acting in a lot of projects, believe me.
Are you planning to do a collab in the future with anybody?
I am interested in the idea of a collab, but at the moment I may have to say no to any big time collabs because of, all the projects I'm in. And besides, the only collab I'm really doing at the moment is the whole collab with me and Springtrap, and even that could be debatable. So far, the only collab you could see me doing is with Springtrap Plush 101.
Do you have any release dates for any of your shows?
Since a good majority of them are in development hell, I wouldn't put any release dates on it. Maybe by 2023, but again, I'm not even sure at that point.
What inspired you to make your shows?
For Super Smash Reject Splash, it was mostly out of my love. It was mostly out of my love for plush shows like FNAF Flex and Super Mario Logan. I really liked these shows a lot, and I thought I could use the plushies I would have around with me. What inspired the very concept of, Super Smash Rejects was mostly just the idea of, oh hey, this character didn't get into Smash, so I should have him in the show. Even though it's a little outdated having King K. Rool in the show, I still have him around because I really like how I'm using the character. For Flumpty, it was mostly out of my love for both the Flumpty franchise and the series that Man125 created, The Adventures of Flumpty and Blam. I honestly really like both the series that Manboy made, and even though Jonathan did some horrible stuff, I also like the little world he made as much as it's borderline insane.
A lot of your fans are curious that the Hunter account hasn't been used for a long time. Why?
About that, I do plan on using the Hunter account. Just at the moment, it'll be inactive, but believe me, it will be active soon. Don't worry. Speaking of which, there should be a Twitter account related to the BBC recordings that should appear very soon, actually. I won't say what it's about, but it definitely won't be connected to the Hunter, that's for sure. But the account will certainly be in the BBC recordings universe, that's all I'll say.
Thank you for coming on JKCon, boys.
Anytime, man, anytime.
Last but not least, Zintan Studios himself.
So they have the Golden Challenge!
Hi, Zintan Studios. Thank you for coming on JKCon.
Happy to be here. It's really fun doing these sort of things. So ask whatever question you want and I'll try to answer the best I can.
So, first question, what are your upcoming projects?
Well, that's a hefty load of a question, but it's like some of my upcoming projects are, of course, more candies, animations, because that's my main YouTube channel, but I also have some more original works. There's one called the Kismet Express, Escape to the Kismet Express, which is coming up. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. It might be a comic, might be a story. I don't know. I have a hard time choosing all those things, and just more drawings and more miscellaneous stuff. But those are the two biggest things right now, is the new original project coming up, the Kismet Express, as well as more candies animations for my YouTube channel. Of course, there will be more original ideas. There's this one that I don't want to disclose yet, but there is one more coming that hasn't been worked on yet, and there's still in the very much.
Oh, this is a question from the fans. The fans ask, are you gonna bring the plushie videos back?
Absolutely not. There's no way in hell that I'm gonna be bringing back the plush videos. Those are done. I quit them because of reasons that people already know and should know. I'm done with those. No way are they coming back.
Oh, that's pretty sad. Are you gonna make any new alternate universe content?
As long as FNAF is still around, I'm sure I'll make some more AUs. But I'm gonna take it one AU at a time now, because it was like once eventually the CC FNAF AU ends, then as a new one should probably take its place. So as long as FNAF is around, there's definitely going to be more ideas.
Are you gonna branch out to other content other than FNAF in the near future?
Well, like I said, the original ideas, like the Kismet Express, 2160, and then some more projects, I plan on eventually taking over my content. While it's not going to happen anytime soon, FNAF isn't going to last forever, so. But yeah, of course, I have those original content. It's all going to be there in the future.
How about FNAF What If? Are you gonna make more of them?
That is out of the question. Of course, I'm going to make more Finest Freddy's What If content. It's the second most popular content that I've got. So, the first obviously being the CC FNAF AU. But of course, I'm going to make more What Ifs. I've got plenty in mind. The fans keep sending me requests. I got them all under my belt.
I also heard some of the fans wanted you to make like plushie tutorials, since in your Instagram you post a lot of plushies you make.
Yeah, I still plan on making a plushie tutorial, my simple, what I call them, flat plushies, because they're all they all use flat pieces and they're not like the detailed stuff that everyone else uses. But yeah, I still plan on making a tutorial on that. I just got to get around to doing it.
Are you working with other people, like voice acting or animating for their projects?
I'm not doing any voice acting as of right now, but I do work with another YouTuber called Plushy Tail Green. I draw like posters and concepts for his plush series. It's really fun working with him. He's a really great guy. Honestly, I love the dude.
Are you gonna do more Walden Files content?
No, the Walton Files animatic that I made was the only one that I plan on doing. As I do like the Walton Files, but that's the only thing I'm doing with it.
When is the next episode of FNA City coming out?
The next piece of Fnackity AU content is coming out as of this recording tomorrow at... What's today? It's the 10th of August. So the next one is coming out 10th of August. It's going to be a voice of the rat, voiced by me, of course.
Is there any upcoming collabs you're doing with other creators?
No collabs as of now.
If you could make a game, what kind of game would you make?
I would make an RPG type game for the Kismet Express. I would love to, absolutely love, make a game like that because I love the Victorian era and it is take place in the Victorian era, and I just love RPGs, so I figured it would be the best one. So if I could ever learn about making an RPG, then that's what's up.
Will you do any gaming videos in the future?
I want to do gaming videos, but I just don't have the software yet, so I kind of need money for that. But once I get like enough money, I could probably do some gaming videos in the future, far future.
Is there gonna be more CC FNAF AU videos?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's definitely gonna be more. I don't know when the next one's coming out, but there's definitely gonna be more.
Here's a funny question I got for you. When is the part 3 of FNAF 2 story coming out?
You know, I wish I could say it was never, but I don't know with me. Sometimes I like to go back and finish things. I don't know, maybe it will come out, but don't expect it anytime soon.
Why did you change your channel's username?
Well, I'm sure that's pretty obvious. Candy Cat Plush Productions. It was not going to fit. Besides, I needed a new name anyway.
Are you planning on making a scary VHS tape series?
It's funny you should say that. So analog horror, I've ever since I've started watching, what was it, Local 58, I wanted to make my own. And I do actually have an idea in mind. I just have to execute it. But don't expect any tapes anytime soon. But I do have an idea in my head.
So, I think this is a wrap. Thank you for coming on, Sintan Studios.
Thank you for having me. This was very, very fun. I love doing this sort of stuff, so thank you for having me. It's a real honor.
I bet you have a small dick. Get the fuck out of my country.
What the fuck?